right now, there is an automaker in China employing like 100,000 engineers, and they are working these crazy 72-hour weeks. They even literally commissioned their own fleet of massive cargo ships just to flood the global market with inventory.
Yeah, it is wild. Tesla isn't just fighting another car company anymore. I mean, they're fighting this massive, vertically integrated empire.
Exactly. So, welcome to today's deep dive. We are doing a simple but really fun head-to-head showdown between the reigning EV champion, the Tesla Model Y, and the ambitious challenger, the BYD Sealion 7.
Right, and we have this whole stack of real-world road tests, market data, and user reviews to go through today.
Yeah, and our mission is just to synthesize all that data to figure out which vehicle philosophy actually wins in the real world for you, the driver.
Okay, let's unpack this. We should probably start inside the cars, right?
Right, because what's fascinating here is how these two companies approach the very concept of a car. Tesla has this digital total philosophy.
Oh, where literally everything is on the screen. Exactly. It treats the vehicle like an operating system with wheels attached. Virtually everything runs through that central touchscreen.
Which is super sleek, like a minimalist smartphone where you just swipe through menus.
Yeah, but BYD feels more like traditional heavy industry that just learned how to code. They actually keep tactile physical buttons for crucial functions like the wipers and the heating.
Oh, like a high-end pilot's cockpit.
Precisely. They're prioritizing immediate physical feedback over that minimalist sleekness. And, well, many users actually find that a lot safer and more intuitive.
Which raises a huge point. I look at Tesla's hyper-minimalist interface and I have to ask, is forcing everything onto a screen actually better for you as a driver? Or is Tesla just disguising a massive cost-saving measure as innovation?
Oh, it is absolutely a cost-saving measure, disguised as innovation. Stripping out all those physical wiring harnesses saves Tesla a fortune in manufacturing.
Wow, so it really is just about the bottom line.
Well, yes, but there's a vital trade-off here. By pushing everything to software, Tesla created an environment where they have total centralized control over the car's efficiency.
And here's where it gets really interesting, because that software-first mentality bleeds directly into how the car drives. We have real-world test data from India, and on paper, BYD should completely crush Tesla.
Yeah, the Sealion 7 is an absolute powerhouse. I mean, it has 530 horsepower and a massive 82.56 kilowatt-hour battery.
Right. It does 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in 4.5 seconds. Yet, Tesla still won the real-world range test by a massive margin.
A huge margin.
Yeah, they averaged 462.5 kilometers, compared to BYD's 374.5. How does a car with a smaller battery go nearly 90 kilometers further?
Well, this is where that centralized software control we talked about comes in. Tesla software aggressively manages parasitic battery drain. It optimizes the car's thermal management down to the milliwatt.
Okay, so it's just way smarter about using its power.
That, and there's a fundamental difference in the battery chemistry. Tesla uses NMC, which stands for nickel manganese cobalt, and that is incredibly energy dense.
Right, whereas BYD uses their own in-house LFP, or lithium iron phosphate, which they call the blade battery. And those LFP batteries are physically much heavier, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So the BYD has to burn extra energy just to drag its own heavier battery down the road.
Wait, so why use it if it just kills the range?
Because BYD makes that sacrifice intentionally for extreme safety and durability. I mean, those LFP blade batteries can literally survive being pierced by a nail without catching fire.
Oh, wow, that is insane.
It is. And because the chemistry degrades so slowly, BYD is offering an 8-year, 250,000-kilometer warranty in Europe. They are basically trading peak efficiency for sheer invincibility.
That durability is a huge selling point if you were holding onto the car long term. And this in-house battery manufacturing highlights a much wider strategy on the global chessboard.
Right, how they actually get the cars to the customer in the first place.
Yeah, because Tesla still struggles with incredibly rigid shipping cycles to get cars to buyers. But BYD just bypassed that entirely. They literally built their own custom cargo ships, like the BYD Zhengzhou.
Just to flood places like Australia with cars.
Exactly. It is wild.
If we connect this to the bigger picture, BYD isn't just building cars. They are building an entirely closed-loop supply chain ecosystem.
Right. Going back to those 100,000 engineers.
Yeah, those engineers working the 9-6 schedules, which is 9 a.m. to 9 p.m., 6 days a week. Because BYD controls the entire process, from the raw battery materials to the literal boats delivering the cars, they can aggressively undercut competitors on price.
Which saves you, the driver, thousands annually in running costs compared to gas cars. So what does this all mean for you?
Well, ultimately, you were deciding between Tesla's hyper-efficient, software-first optimization and BYD's traditional hardware durability backed by that relentless self-contained supply chain.
Right. It is a choice between a tech company making cars and a massive industrial powerhouse building tech. Thank you so much for joining us on this deep dive today. We genuinely appreciate you spending your time with us to figure this out.
Yeah, thanks for listening. And before you go, just consider this one thing. BYD is clearly matching and arguably beating Tesla in raw manufacturing scale and global logistics right now. But what happens to the market when BYD's software and autonomous driving tech inevitably catch up to Elon Musk's standard?